Here's a post from Femicize2 on Tumblr. All advantages women face are a direct result from male actions and misogyny. Strangers trust women more. While men pose the big majority of kidnappers, are more prone to random and brutal acts of violence, more likely to rob and to rape you, men are also more likely to inflict harm onto others. No wonder people tend to trust women more. People trust women more around kids. The vast majority of pedophiles are men, as well as the majority of child rapists and abusers, and the sexual violence they inflict tends to be more brutal. On top, women are raised to be more caring and maternal. No wonder people trust women more around kids. People take women's mental issues more seriously. I have to laugh. Women have been called hysterical for centuries, have been lobotomized, institutionalized, and abused for being uncomfortable, not even necessarily mentally ill, but also, in those cases, are put under male conservatorship. Men's biggest issue is that they are being taught not to open up about their feelings. And who's trying to make them open up more? Women. Women are usually not drafted into the military. Who wages war? Men. Who overwhelmingly joins the military on a voluntary basis when there is no draft? Men. Is the culture in the military open to women? Only if they're prostitutes. Men systemically rape women during wartime. There's plenty of stories from women who did join the military and faced constant sexual harassment and sexual abuse. Military is a men's club because men made it so. Men die earlier, and there is plenty of reasons for that are not women's fault. Men tend to do more physical labor, which is taxing to the body, but when women try to enter these male-dominated fields, they face systemic harassment, misogyny, and abuse. Men constantly communicate to women that we are too weak to do hard physical labor anyways, while simultaneously complaining we are not doing it. Also, men tend to exhibit more risky and self-damaging behavior, which is partly due to mostly caring about themselves, while women care about others like their families and children more. Men tend to die in accidents because they tend to cause accidents. Men kill themselves more. Yes, and they also kill others more. It is way more likely for a man to attempt to kill someone else than himself. Also, this is not necessarily an indicator that men's mental health is worse. Women attempt more often, but choose less brutal, lethal methods. And murder-suicides are counted in those statistics as well as suicide to avoid accountability, usually for crimes. Women get more attention. Women get more sexual and unwanted attention. Our art, research, and other accomplishments, on the other hand, get way less attention and are sometimes even sold off as male accomplishments. Women are more believable victims. If this was true, it might be due to the fact that women are victims more often than we are offenders, sexual or domestic violence especially. Men also generally portray us as weaker. When women sexually assault men, it's usually less brutal, not in groups, and not random. Male culture is based on portraying men as hypersexual, and men are the ones reinforcing this idea. Men are still more likely to be sexually assaulted by other men. If you think that women have less shame to come forward about these experiences, it only shows your misogyny. You think women feel more comfortable being the victim because that is the role assigned to us socially, but then complain that we are allegedly believed more. Women tend to doubt themselves more, and be doubted more as well.